Oh, am I backstage? Oh dear. Good afternoon. I just hope that it works. The techno is very, very slow, and I don't know if you can hear me. So we've got Lois, John LaFleur, Mandy, online. Oh, online, yeah, thank you. I'm glad it sounds good because it's up a slow and stuttery here. Marit. Right, cool. It may be slow to catch up because it's the same as the TV. I was trying to watch Dickinson's Real Deal, and it was a lot of the cursor going round because the TV's attached to the Wi-Fi. So annoying, so annoying. As you may all know by now, I hate technology. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Right, let's get started. Oops, almost knocked the cat off the chair. Ugh, not good. Sorry. So, let's get going. There he is. Oh, he didn't like coming on screen. Right, so we've got Lois. Lois. So I'll just get going, and I will catch up later. So just bear with me today because techno is really playing up. But it's so heavy out there, and obviously the Wi-Fi is affected. So Lois, you've got the Page of Wands, and you've got the Ten of Swords. So would you understand at this moment that you've got a lot of choices to make, which is draining your energy? And because I kind of feel that for you, you're at a crossroads because it comes in with that choice of, it's not quite looking a gift horse in the mouth, but would you understand where it would be new directions, new pathways, just unsure of which way to turn? And because it's also the leap of faith as well. You're looking round about autumn time for changes, and but you've got some decisions to make, can I say, but it's taken a lot of your energy, takes a lot of your energy. So it's infusing that energy back into you, because it's not just affecting you, it's affecting others around you as well. And then this one is completion, but an awful lot of thoughts is still stuck in the head. I call the Ten of Swords the unofficial death card, and not death on the whole. It's just for the fact that it's the end of something, and then you move to a new whiteboard and start again. So whether it's your new pathway that you're moving on, but completion is coming, there's more peace coming in, there's love coming in, there's energy coming in, and pat yourself on the back because it's all your hard work. Okay, if that makes sense. And so it's so I want to say that stick in there because you've come too far to give up, and you're heading for progression to completion. So that made sense, and thank you for working with me. I think that the comments are moving more than what I am. Oh, dearie me. Right, so can I get a sending butterfly if you're still here? So I'm just trying to catch some of the names. Hi, Autumn, long time no see. And so, ascending. As I say, cards can give you advice, but they can also guide you, and it's up to the individual to take the advice and guidance of the cards, okay? And if you're going for a card reading, put your thoughts out to the cards and we'll see how we can go. Dina, hello. Trisha. Right, so I'll just call you Butterfly because I think I called you Butterfly the last time. You've got the Four of Pentacles. So balancing the books, balancing life, and you've got stability there. But there's just something missing. And then your second card is the Moon. And this shows quite a lot of progress and it shows the way forward. It's taking that leap of faith. It's trusting yourself, trusting your gut, and self-doubt out the window. And so your four is bringing in stability, and it's bringing in your creativity, can I say, to hold on to this money, and to use it for what you want to use it for, and to build up your businesses, can I say, businesses. And so would you understand that you've got plans in the future for expansion, ascending? And because I want to say that it just seems to be opening up, and you know your limits, and you know your clientele, you know what you can promote, but would you understand wanting to take out some new crafts, can I say, like doing some new courses that you can bring into the business? And expansion, I want to say expansion one day, having one or two others working with you and just expanding that way. It just feels it on this card, okay? Now the moon comes in with the changes, it comes in with balance, comes in with cleansing, and comes in with the energy. It just comes in with the manifesting as well. But would you understand you've got a nippy sweetie in and around you that seems to, every single time you move forward, they're kind of like pulling you back and putting in self-doubt, because you need to just close your ears off in that, okay? You know your capabilities, you know how far you can move forward, and it's not up to anybody else, because this is your business, your life, and what you want out of it to make it work. So I hope that makes sense, Butterfly. And so stand your ground, because you've come too far to give up. Okay? And thank you for working with me. Everything is so slow. On the soul, are you still with us? You've put so much effort into your work in your life so far, Butterfly, so don't let nobody dim that light and pull it from you. Okay? Keep persevering. On the soul, are you still with us? I've got an itchy nose. That means a row, and I'll be having a row with this internet just shortly. You're so welcome, Butterfly. You just feel your energies when you read your name. You're trying to do so much good, and a lot of times it's like, why? But just go past that. So I've got on the souls cards there, and so if she comes up, we'll just, or if they come up, we'll get them. I was just wondering if, oh my golly gosh, that would answer for it. We've got heaving rain. Heaving rain. So that's why the energies is low here. So can I have Mish? Mish, I seen you a second ago. Where did you go? Okay. Oh, there you are. You're up at top there. Mish, come in. Your boat's being called in, Mish. So, right. Wait till I knock my cards down. Who's a silly devil? I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Mish, why are you not accepting your achievements? Why are you not noticing how far you have progressed? Because this is exceeding expectations, and this is acknowledging you. Okay? It's time for you to take that authority, that business like, put yourself on a pedestal, and it's time for you to just have that indulgence moments for yourself, because you're too busy with everything else that you need some peace for yourself and some, just a little, can I say, a rest of the ears, if you can take it that way. And but this is your time to fly as well. You have been manifesting your seeds, and they are now starting to take off. They're little seedlings, but they are growing, and you are growing with them, if you can take it that way. And I just feel that it's all slotting into line, if you can understand it that way, Mish. And you've got fit like the day, because would you understand when you're asked how you feeling, how you doing, that it's like, oh, okay, you know, "Oh, I'm okay," and but you never tell anybody how you're actually feeling. And but a lot of people do sort of like feel it, and they'll try and coax a little bit more out of you, but you like to keep your heart close to your center, kin. And this is just it's just an invitation just to check in on you, and it's nice to have somebody having an interest in you, and because you've known a certain lady in your life who spent quite a lot of time on her own, and there wasn't an awful lot of visiting, Ken. So you've seen what it can do, that you do appreciate everybody who shows an interest and takes an interest in you, but it just feels embarrassing and a bit awkward. So take that and throw that away, okay? Because it's genuine people who's caring about you. So it's just showing the universe giving you a little bit of kindness as well, okay? Your life doesn't have to go like the lady connected to you in spirit. And so I want to say that it's just bringing in the love, okay? And as I've said before, take your right hand to your left shoulder, take your left hand to your right shoulder, and give a little squeeze. And then you give yourself a hug, okay? Makes you feel good. So hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Mandy, are you still with us? Looking for Mandy? Oh, bless you, Janilla. It is nice. It is nice because a lot of people who's in relationships that they don't get kind of like hugs that they're needing, or you know, it's just a normal day to day kind of like relationship. It's nice to give yourself a wee hug, a wee hug. Mandy, hello. So Mandy, I want to give you the train either coming out of the tunnel or going through the tunnel. So, would you understand that life is moving for you again? Sometimes a little bit too fast, sometimes a little bit too slow, but there's movement there. If it's moving out of the tunnel, it is you achieving and moving forward onto your new pathways and dreams. If it's going into the tunnel, can I say self doubt? And that's a biggie for the whole lot of us, me included. And but you would understand when I say that there's been a lot of changes in and around you, and some you have embraced, but others you've kind of like not been happy with, but you are going with the flow. Stability coming in as well, and I want to say that I've got to say to you, you know that song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough? And that's as much as I'm singing. And because I've just got to say to you, you've climbed a huge mountain. And can I say that it's your time to start reaping rewards? Time factor has been sort of like off the scale because it's kind of been too fast, too slow. It's committing life, it's eating up at you because it needs to be this is such a clock, this is such a clock, this is such a clock, you know, and so it kind of gets a little bit yeesh. So it's finding that source of calm for yourself. You've got an old-fashioned camera there. So would you understand an old-fashioned Brownlee, is it a Brownlee camera? Like the rectangle box thing? And because I want to bring in an old camera. Or would you understand a missing, you know, that disposable cameras? Because I feel that there's a missing disposable camera somewhere. And is it? And but I want to say that cases packed, looking forward, needing respite, and organising organising hollybobs, and needing just that respite to just get away from daily life. And so this is just showing you the movement forward, okay? But try not and hold yourself back because of self-doubt, because we're good at putting self-doubt into things. And other people do it for you as well. There's a lot of folk will either knives in the back or bungee jumps on your jumper so that you kind of move forward too far, okay? So it's be kind to yourself, be kind to yourself. And it just feels like going back to the camera. It's been a while since you've taken some decent pictures, and I don't mean this derogatory, but would you understand family pictures needing updated is how I feel. And but it's been in thought, and but you're just waiting for that time for you all to be together to just get that organisation. But it's time for you to grab what you can, okay? And have that dreams coming true. And if you are going on holiday, have a wonderful time. And remember, delegate because you're there for a rest as well. And just to give the mind something different to look at. Okay? And thank you for working with me. Kerry, Elaine. Right. Is it Janilla Flower? Janilla Flower, if I've said that right. If I haven't said things right, I apologise. Because it's my writing as well. Fleur. Janilla Fleur. Are you still with us? Cindy. And then I'm looking for Marit. Janilla Fleur, yes. 7171. There you are. There you are. So, what are you getting? Would you understand that you're needing do you know what? Would you understand you're needing your confidence built at the moment? I will admit I'm uncertain of this saying. I have heard it, but I'm a little bit uncertain, so I'm asking for advice to explain it. But you have pure Gallus pal, okay? And then you've got away with the old, okay? So would you understand that confidence building, you've been knocked off a sauter just a little bit and you're just needing your confidence built up again? And again, you're needing, if you can build up the confidence, you can build up the non-self doubt, and encouraging you to take every stride that you can, and with determination and with that positivity. I know what I'm doing, and stepping out that way. Oops, what's happening? I don't know. So I want to say that this is giving boldness, it's giving confidence, and it's giving you the chance to step out and be all you can be. This one, away with the old, you would understand where you're needing to do some releasing in the home, releasing in the heart, releasing in the head, and releasing on the throat chakra as well. Throat chakra is easy. Go find a tree. They love it, and give it a hug after, and get that healing back. And it's clearing the way. But would you understand that I just feel, would you understand visiting a lady's house? And I want to say, can you take grandma who kept everything? I just feel sentimental. She kept everything, because I'm just feeling closed in, and the energies felt a bit heavy. And then when it came to clearing out her house, can I say, it lightened, it lightened. And so I kind of like feel that decluttering in and around you, but more for the soul and in and around. But you've been contemplating and starting on A, the wardrobe, B, a certain cupboard, and C, the kitchen. And but it's by the time that what's not my story? That's just flashed in. Wow. Because by the time that you get round to things, it's a case of we never kind of get there, do we? Because we make more mess than when we started, and we didn't release on thing. And isn't it amazing when you're packing that you can take things out, but you can't get nothing back in the same way? Again, so it's but you would understand what I was getting there with the house, because it was just showing the difference in the energies. In the energies, that's how it feels that it came in. And but it's time for you to change, cleanse, and it helps to promote abundance and prosperity, and it helps to step out with courage and to confidence, you know. And so I feel that that's your wee message, Janilla, and I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. And right, Marit, are you still with us? Oh, hello, Patrick. When did you sneak on? I'm having techno problems. I'm just wondering if we're a way to get a storm, because it's sky dreich and dark out there. I'm going to give you one of each, Marit. So, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So time to give yourself a pat on the back and celebrate, because there's stuff that you have achieved, and life seems to be just chigging on, chigging on. And yes, you are, Rebecca. And I want to say that it's bringing in contentment, and it's bringing in the balance as far as money and career goes, Marit. And you found yourself, you've got a lovely money tree here, right? I can never get my fingers to work on this thing, but can you see it down the side where my finger is? And all the money's achievable, it's there. And but at times it just feels like it vanishes, and it's like, where on earth is that gone? Surrounded with wildlife as well. I want to be outside. butterflies. I've only seen 2 this year. Being with the wildlife, it's gone. The birds of prey, just watching them. Squirrels are good at packing things away and saving things for later. And you're able now to start saving, can I say? But it's time for your transformation, Marit, because you've got a few butterflies here and they're going from sort of like little to bigger to bigger. So it's time for you to be all you can be. Now you've got the Four of Swords, which brings in stability, but I feel there's emotions coming in there as well, and relationships. And although you've got stability, would you understand that you've got that contentment and you are able to sleep, but it doesn't feel a good sleep. It feels as if there's just little bits of disturbance. And so I want to say that excuse me, you're trying to find that contentment and you're trying to find that just poof, you know, being. Oh, Finland, lovely. Never been. I've seen it on the TV, and but it looks a lovely place. And so you would understand the wildlife more then, because I just feel, you know, Dr. Doolittle, I want to talk to the animals, learn their languages, and but you can tell quite a lot out of different, just little subtle things. But you can also be a good reader of people as well, can I say? No one pulls the wool over your eyes. And but it's just trying to give you that peace that you're needing. You've got new beginnings, new starts, new life, new direction. So whatever you're hatching, it's now time to try and pull it in and make it happen. And it's just giving you that way forward. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. And we finally caught up, because every time I shout for you, you're not there. High five. Right. Oh dear, I can't read my writing. Right, is it Rose? Right, I'll come back to that one in a minute, because I can't read my writing. So I'll come back to you ladies in a minute. Autumn, are you still with us? So can I get Autumn, and then can I get Angela, and then can I get Autumn, Angela, Donna? And then we're now down to 1 card, because the list is kind of like growing. Okay? I think I've got names coming down twice. But we will see. We will see. So, Autumn, you have got, oops, time to get off the bus, okay? So, would you understand where you're vegetating just now? And it just seems not much is happening, a little bit of boredom, a little bit of, I want to sort of like be creative and come outside the box. And, but you would also understand that life is not meant to last forever. We've got it within ourselves to make the changes, and we've got within ourselves to make that move forward. Okay. And I think I do, but I'll put you down again just in case. And oh, bless you, Patrick. But we'll see what time goes. And so I want to say that it's time to take a step off and have moment, because everything is just zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. It just seems to be continual autumn. And so I want to say that this is giving you a nudge to reevaluate your pathway and reevaluate your life. Are you happy? Are you doing what you want to do? Can you achieve more? How can I change things? And so it's kind of like bringing in some of your thoughts as well. And if you're stagnant and feel as if you're in the wrong place, then just like a bus, you can change it and go on another journey, you know. And when we say go on another journey, we don't mean that traveling and looking around the world and yada yada yada. It's more like finding that contentment, taking away the boredom, and taking in a little bit of excitement as well, and a little bit of change. And because life's too short, so it's up to you for your already thoughts on re-evaluation. Okay, so it's just kind of like confirming that they've been listening when you've been doing your validation of your life, if I can put it that way. And so the ball's now in your court. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Angela, were you still with us? I'll go quickly because if you are, as I say, I think I'm putting down names a couple of times, but we will get. So Angela, yes, there you are. There you are, Angela. And so I want to say, Angela, this is the one that's kind of like been drawn for you. I love is in the air. I want to give young love in and around you, if you can understand it that way. And it's like something's blossoming, okay? And but I want to say for you, it's finding, would you understand there's a bit of stagnant in and around you, and you would like it back to the way it was, okay? So it's kind of finding ways to put some spices in, if you can take it that way, and cherishing those precious moments, moments that we often miss, and moments that we often miss with the camera as well, you know. So it's cherishing moments. And so I want to say that it's letting your heart and your soul guide you, okay? And making matters count, making matters count. And so, and I kind of feel that I just need to give you a quickie because that one's only communicating freely. So it's that freedom of choice, that freedom of words, and communicating from your soul. Because would you understand that sometimes you can't get the words out on what you wish? And so it's helping you to change. But would you understand a gentleman in and around you that can be misunderstood? And I just feel a little bit of sarcasm there, that people don't know how to take him, because I kind of feel that there's a lot of florals and herbs and stuff going into his voice to kind of like mellow it down a bit. But he doesn't really, he has had people sort of like telling him, oh, you know, can you not change the way that you feel, Ken? And yada, yada, yada. And, but it's bringing in the calm as well, bringing in the calm. Communication is a big one for you. So it's bringing in the confidence as well, but it's also bringing in the freedom of speech. And if you're not using communication in work or on a daily basis, and I don't just mean conversation, then you have got a good speaker within you, okay? And it's just bringing that forward. You've got healing words as well. You've got a calming voice that can soothe people as well. And that's a wonderful gift to have, okay? And so keep using it for the good. And I wish you well, and I hope that made sense for you. Donna, Donna. Challenges once again, Donna. My head's mince. So would you understand, Donna, where it's like a whirl just now when you're just trying to untangle the balls of wool and make sense of it, you know? But I want to say glitch, because as you're untangling things, and I want to say that it's things that hurt, It's things you need to face, but it's also things that you need to face to move forward. And it's the time to evolve. It's the time past in the past, and it's time to fly, can I say. Finding your calm, because I just feel a little bit of ruck in this just now, and realign, sit and realign your chakras, and I want to say that it's also carrying on with a clearer head, because it's just minced just now. But once you've taken all that wool and put it bit by bit, you will find the piece that you are needing to come over this next hurdle that you're stuck at, and then you'll be able to progress forward. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Some cards are short, some cards are a little bit longer, and they just say what they have to. Bernadette, Bernadette, you've got far you after. So this is being nosy, being nosy. So would you understand that a chance of new directions, a chance of new vision, looking at new places? So would you understand a holiday coming up, or just a weekend away? Thank you. Bye, butterfly. And I just feel that heading towards what truly matters to you, okay? You've done a lot of cleansing, you've done a lot of changing, and you've done a lot of realization, can I say, to get you where you are. So now you keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. There is twists in the path, but you're able to sort of like straighten them out again. They don't stay muddled like what they did from the start. And I want to say that giving you that choice of the movement forward, okay? And it's give it, ooh, TV's just came on. Tell you something's going on with techno in here. And but reflecting on past directions, that's okay to reflect at times, but don't stay in the past, okay? Because the past can affect the future. So it's for moving forward, okay? And so follow your heart, let your passion light, let your passion pull you and move forward, okay? And I hope that made sense, Bernadette. Call of, I can't read my writing. Is it call sis selfie or something? Call selfie, is it? If I'm saying it wrong, I do apologize. But you've got call at the beginning. And then I'm looking for Maggie and I'm looking for Joe. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. TV came on for no reason. I'm nowhere near the controls. I tell you, it's just about pull my hair out, Joe, every single time I've got to log on. And so looking for Maggie, call. I am so sorry that I need to learn how to write. Maggie and Joe, you're there, so we'll get you going. So Joe, awakening ancient wisdom. Would you understand that you're looking at old books? Would you understand that you're looking at different ways rather than medical ways? Looking at appreciating the plants, learning what they're about, learning what to do with them, because I just feel drawn to trying out finding out the properties and making little tinctures, and if that's a word, and that, and so I want to say that oh, bless you, Marit, and No, I've only got one platform. And I want to say that awakening the ancient, but it's also awakening your ancient soul as well. So, Joe, would you understand where you would have sort of like ancestry in and around? Because I want to say that I'm just drawn to the old, I'm drawn to learning about them, I'm drawn to history, I'm drawn to, I just want to pull it all in. Does that make sense, Joe? You know? And because I want to say that it's just that love of learning and that love of doing something different. And some people will turn around and say, "Oh, you're a bit silly doing stuff like that," you know. But if it makes your heart sing, it's for you, not for anybody else. And if you manage to sort of like create something, then that can take you down to another door and moving through. And it could also take you into a door of learning. And but it's just bringing in all that anyway, and just being all you can be, being all you can be. So I hope that made sense, but it's just to let you know that you've got plenty wisdom coming from here, because you get a lot in thought, and a lot of times it's like, oh, where did that come from? But it makes sense, if you know what I mean. So grab everything that they give you. Grab everything that they give you. And so if I got Dawn, I'm going to try and take in some new names quickly, because I know that I was 7 minutes late. So if it's okay with Stace, I can make up my time, because I know that I've got 5 minutes left if we can't do the extra 7 minutes. Right. So can I have dearie me. Is it Kate Lee? Kate Lee to you. Bless you, Stacey. Kate Lee to you. And I'll see how fast I can go. So Kate Lee to you, and then I'll get Lotus of Serendipity, and then I will get Cindy, and then I'll get Chastity. So that's the next four, okay? And then we'll see if it gets. Yeah, I've just said. I've just mentioned Chastity, Dina. Thank you. And so I'm looking for Kate Lee. Kate Lee to you. Kate Lee to you. You've got an emoji, and if you do come on, we will get you. And yes, you were after Kate Lee, so stay there, Serendipity. I'll just call you Serendipity. It's easier. So, Serendipity. Have you been dealing with some difficult people lately? And some, can I say, things that's out of your control? Because you've got Cootie Doon, let life's winds past, okay? So it kind of like we can get a big storm of people, we can get a big storm of words that we don't want, we can get a big storm of problems, we can get legal stuff in the post, and it just bogs us down, if you can take it this way, serendipity. And so this is giving you a chance to sort of like have that breath moment, and have that like sitting in front of the fire with a big duvet, and if you like hot chocolate, I don't, hot chocolate, and just having that breath moment and being kind to yourself, because it's just manic outside your body, Ken. So it's finding that comfort in simple moments and embracing your strengths and stillness and doing a little bit of thinking and prioritizing serendipity. And but after all this rubbish that's going on in and around you, and as you know, with the storms, calm comes in. So this is temporary, if you can take it that way. So it's moving forward. Okay. So it's ride the storm for a little bit extra. And then you will find that you'll be able to pick all this off one by one and just send it to the healing winds. And it's, but be true to yourself. Try not to rise too provoking. Okay. And just watch how things sort of like those that are doing you wrong with the, I call them annoying little wasps. So those that are aiming things towards you because A, they don't understand, and you get a lot of that in this profession. And so what I want to say is send them a bubble of pink because it's your soul sending their soul love, okay? Because it's not the souls that's anything to do with it, it's the human side and us being humans. And then you will find that you'll find confusion on their side as to, there's no reaction, you're no fun anymore, we'll move on to somebody else. And but it's also, you will find the confusion because they're receiving this love from you. And it's quite a good exercise, quite a good exercise. May take a few times, but it's a good exercise. So, but you've got this in hand, you're stronger than what you feel, okay? And because I've just got a sprig of ivy and ivy's strength, and be all you can be, okay? And go out there, live and evolve. High five. So I hope that made sense. Right, can I get Cindy? Are you still with us? You've got a lot going for yourself, serendipity, and you've got a lot of things that you want to bring into the open. And now's your time to focus. Okay, this is your life and your life path. Don't let nobody take your light. So as we're waiting for Cindy, can I get Chastity? Chastity? Are you still with us, Chastity? And the grandfather's clock went tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, I'm just trying to bring in some new names that I haven't heard before, just to give everybody else a chance. So, Chastity, I want to say reinvention, the tower, just clean whiteboard. What's happened, happened. What's in the past is in the past, and it's time to leave it there. Because when we bring the past into the future, it prevents the future from moving forward. Okay? So it's now your time to cleanse. Take that leap of faith and be all you can be. Okay? And so that's that movement forward. Self doubt, throw away, and stand and be tall. Persevere, keep going because you've come too far to give up, if that makes sense, Chastity. And then you've got the Emperor. So it's time for you to put yourself onto a pedestal. It's time for you to be kind to yourself because life has been a little bit harsh at times. And but you have survived so much, and this is going right back to school to now, and you've survived so much. Astrology, I'm unsure of astrology. I don't understand it, but would you understand looking at the stars, looking at star signs, and everything else? And if you can understand it, well done. I admire you. And so it's, oh, Christine, I never seen you. Sorry. And I want to say that you've broken down many a mountain, Chastity, to get where you are. And so remember how strong you are, okay? And that's the thing that you've got to get out of this message, your strength, your it's not accessible, but it's managing to make things happen, okay? Trust yourself, taking the leap of faith and being all you can be. Stability, survival. And by gum, you've had to survive quite a lot. There's been quite a few changes in and around you. Keeping that calm, using the communication. And I want to give you a dog as well, but I want to give you the dog symbolically. Healing, protection, and unconditional love. But I also want to give you a dog in spirit, chastity, and running free. And it's like unclipping your shackles as well, because you've kind of like unofficially shackled yourself in life. So it's now time for you to run free as well and be all you can be. So I hope that made sense and it helps. Thank you. And oh, thank you, Dina. And Christine, I've been having techno problems. I've only got half a screen here. And it was taking forever to come on, but I understand it now with the weather. And I don't go out to miss people, okay? It's just techno just kind of overtakes me. So I do apologise for the ones that I did miss, okay? Corey, I'm coming to you because that sounds like a new name for me. So Corey, I want to give you, what am I going to give you, Corey? So remember, chastity, I don't know if you know the program Shira, but you become Shira, okay? Shira, look it up, look it up. Corey, money, 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 must be funny in a rich man's world. Now you've got a lot of coppers there, so I want to say scrimping, getting by, I'm okay, and but I could do better. And there feels movement in and around you, Corey. So would you understand contemplating moving? Or there's movement in and around you at this moment. I want to give you a great big bag of, you know, like the old-fashioned swag bags. And so I feel that there's something in front of you to be gained. Time limit, I'm unsure, but it's something to look forward to. And you're balancing the plates quite a lot. You know, that spinning plates, and you're trying to keep them all balanced. And this is just issues in and around you, Corey. But you're doing very well. You've only got one just slightly tilting. You're keeping the rest of them going. Use your creativity side, stuff that you are trying to move forward from. Come outside the box and look in, okay, with a new angle and fresh ideas. Changes whenever you like it or lump it, but changes is happening. And but this is bringing in prosperity, and it's bringing in, now when we say bringing in prosperity, it doesn't mean to say that it's money, okay? It's not that money, money, money. It's bringing in prosperity. It can be love, it can be rekindling things, and it can be happiness in a job. Doesn't necessarily mean money, but prosperity is certainly coming to visit. You've got a mailbox, so you must be waiting for something exciting in the post because you've got a mailbox. And but I want to say that you know that song, Why Does It Always Rain on Me? I want to say to you, why does it always snow on me? Was you know, because I want to bring snow for you. But snow is also cleansing, because when you get the frost with the snow, it kills quite a lot of things out there that can affect health. So I feel there's a cleansing coming for you, Corey, and or you've been contemplating it, and so it's the movement forward, the movement forward. Ah, yeah, medical bills aren't cheap, are they? But this is bringing in the movement forward, okay? You're strong. At times you don't feel it, but draw on your strength. Look and see how far you have come and keep going because you've come too far to give up, okay? And Patrick, are you still on? Can you put Corey onto your healing lists and I'll put Corey onto mine? Okay, and I wish you well. And thank you for working with me. And I think there's only time for one more. So I shall just stab the pen. Oh, already done. Stab the pen. So we've got Kerry. Kerry, are you still with us? So that's where the snow's coming from. So that's cleansing some bugs in and around you. Mind you, our frost over here will kill anything. Thank you, Patrick. And so are you in Australia, Corey? Because I know that they're in winter just now. So I've just done a quick stab of the pen there as well, you know. So at second time it's so. Dina, are you still with us? And I'll quickly give you a card. Good afternoon, Susan. We're just finishing up, darling. Spirit's definitely around. But I wasn't working spiritually today. There was a little bit of spirit came in. But hopefully the next time we can just work on spirit. Dina, do you feel like saying this to people? Because it's a one that I was trying to get another card, but this is the one that kept slipping out. Are you being bogged down by an overtalker? Feels like, one of those people who need to sort of like weasel in and take over conversation, or pick. And oh, South Africa. Cool. Well, Patrick's going to put you onto his list and I'll get you onto my lists as well. And I wish you well. I wish you well. Because healing is amazing, even if it's just distant or if it's in person. And thank you. And so would you understand, Dina, where I'm a little bit, and there's an annoying wasp in and around me and I wish I could do something about it. Would you understand in the workplace? Because I kind of feel that there's more than you with this external noise and more than you being sort of like tangled up in it. And but it's also reminding you silence is golden, you know? So you must be needing that breath and just, even if you lock yourself in the toilet for 5 minutes, I just feel that you're just needing that breath to recollaborate, if that's a word, and find your own, mute your self-doubt, okay? Because it does kind of like take in things, Dina. And but remember, it is okay to just sort of like say, look, can you turn it down a minute? Again, please, come on, chatty Cathy. Can you near run out of breath? That's what I call my friend, chatty Cathy. And it's just trying to get peace, okay? You know what you're doing. You've been doing it long enough, and you don't need some nitpicker coming in. And nitpicking is sort of like picking on faults and things, okay? So it's giving you the voice diplomatically, but it's also giving you that permission to have that breath moment. Okay, so I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Thank you, Stacey. We finally got there, and I feel that the platform is now starting to work. And apologies to those who I didn't get round, but I hope that you got something out of someone else's messages. And so till next Monday, and Thank you. Unfortunately, up here we can't do much with techno, because we've got tons of new houses in and around, and there's a lot of input on the Wi-Fi system. And the weather doesn't help because when it's like this outside, it affects the TV as well. So be bold, be all you can be, and believe in yourselves, okay? And be grateful. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, Stacey, and we'll see you next week. Bless you.